In this specific live, I'm going to share with you 7 insights, hashtag lessons that I've been learning, integrating in the last few days during this transition here at the House of Legends. Right? Let me just adjust you. Hello. If you're new here to my live work, drop me a 1. If you're not new here, drop me a 2. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Okay? And if your Instagram handle contains any numbers, it's not your name, basically drop your name. In that way I can say hi properly. Going back direct to the point because I want to make this short and sweet. In that way you can come back and watch the replay. Cool. Right. 7 points, 7 lessons that I've been integrating in the last few days during this transition here in my business. The first one, I don't longer think my way up. What I do instead, I'm feeling my way up. What do I mean with that? And especially for high achievers like you, we want to know the how. We want to think, we want to have all the plan. But one of the things that I allow myself, especially in the last few days, is I'm no longer thinking. I'm no longer overthinking. I'm no longer overanalyzing the things that I know I must do in order to move in the direction that my business is requiring me to. The thing that I do instead is checking within myself. How do I feel? How this action feels now? And if I feel any doubt, any contradiction inside me, any crunch, you know what I'm talking about, especially for you. You're a high achiever. You are constantly moving like me. You're no longer like trying to or wait for someone to convince you what to do. You know your thing, right? But sometimes we feel this crunch, this contraction, and instead of before I was used to just push, and right now what I do instead, I stop and I ask myself, what is this telling me? Sometimes it's doubt, sometimes it's that I feel kind of insecure, and I go to the root. And when you go to the root, you can remove it from there, and you can act from that place. Believe me, the things that you do from that place will give you the results that you want. The second thing right here, I really mindful about from what place I'm acting from what identity I'm acting from. When we are making a transition, when we are making a big change in our lives, we have to understand that our identity must change or expand. That could be another topic that I'm going to explain later on. Right here, when you are doing new things, thinking in a different way, all patterns of thought or all habits will come. But right here, you have the power to ask yourself this question. This question immediately interrupts the pattern, interrupts the habit. From what or who identity I'm operating now? When you do that, immediately you move. The third lesson inside, I let go all perfectionism. I'm no longer striving to be perfect. I'm striving right now for growth and for progress. Because one of the things as a high achievers, what stops us the most is we want to be perfect. We want to have everything figured out. We want to have all the facts. I'm no longer about that. The fourth lesson here, trusting myself. The day that I received this idea about the pivot, about the transition, was on September 8th. I give myself a couple of days to be with the idea, to really fuse myself with the idea, to feel my way into. And on September 12th, we made the announcement and we decided to move all the programs, or everything pretty much. So it was fast. But right there, I decided to trust myself instead of trusting the voice of the doubt, instead of trusting the voice of the logical mind. Here you have to develop this trust. And how we can develop trust? And you as a high achiever, you have success. Think about all the things that you've been acting. thinking about all the things that you've been saying yes, and you actually complying with that yes. Because when we keeping the promise to ourselves, we trust ourselves. We building that trust. So trusting is key. Another big thing, and especially for all the high achievers, we want to have all the tools together. It doesn't work that way. God, universe, source will bring you the people, situations, programs, insights as you require those. Don't longer wait until you have everything together, until you have all the plans. I'm not saying that you're going to be naive and you're going to just jump. What I'm saying here is that when you have that idea, that inside of you wanting to change, of you wanting to make a transition, of you transforming your body, go for that. You don't have to have everything. The people, situations, circumstances, tools will appear as you need it, as you require them. 6, embrace the journey. And I know that sounds cheesy, sometimes we don't want to hear. It's annoying. It's fucking annoying, right? So, but right here, the most important part, and I know for me it was just like yeah. The woman that you're becoming is priceless. So during this journey, during this transition, during your body transformation, the most amazing part is the woman that you are becoming. Because once you become that woman, it doesn't matter what happened in the external, you are. It doesn't matter if there's a setback, whatever, you are. You have the tools, you have the codes, you have it in your psyche. Makes sense? All right. And the last insight here, recognizing that you're building something more than a business. You are building a movement. You are building something greater. And those were the 7 lessons, insights that I've been learning in the last few days. And how you can utilize those in your personal transformation. Right here is the thing. Especially for you, the high achiever who is running a business, who is leading a team. You have a family as well as me. The thing that you must do right here, when you are making that commitment with yourself, not with the coach, because the commitment is with yourself, about transforming your body, about committing with your health, about committing with you feeling again sexy, confident in your own skin. First of all, don't overthink it. Feel your way in. Become aware of the identity that you are operating all the time. Ask yourself that question. From what or who identity I'm operating right now, okay? And right there, you stop the pattern, you stop the habit. Let go of perfectionism. And I know this is a huge one, even for me. And go for the growth. Trust yourself with small decisions. And I know if you're a high achiever, you've been conquering amazing things. But when it comes to this topic, when it comes to transforming your body, trust just one day at a time. Trust every single decision and ask yourself. One of the things that I do for myself now, and this sounds kind of like really direct, I ask myself, this is the most loving thing that I can do for my body. I don't give myself restrictions. I don't. And right there, you're gonna just start feeling like, oh, it's not the best. This is not the most loving thing, just to skip my workout or just to cheat on my meal. You name it. The tools will appear when I put myself back on shape. I start my journey with things that I did have, and when I was on month 4, I did attract my personal trainer, which is an ex-Olympia, so I attract her. People, situations, circumstances, ideas will come once you move, okay? Don't paralyze, don't overthink, don't try to grab all the information. Embrace the journey. The most important part is who you are becoming, and I know it sounds cheesy, I know it's one of the things that I don't want to hear, it's annoying as fuck, but it's the most important part, because no one can take that away from you. And recognizing that you're not only transforming your body, you're not only doing this to looking hot, which is it's pretty cool looking good, but you're doing this because you know is the woman who you really are. And from there, if you have kids like myself, they will see that mom is happy. You will see your relationships transform. You're not only use this for the looks, you also do this for longevity, for your legacy, for the things that you want to do. All right, let me know here in the comments if this is landing. If you have additional questions, let us know. We always are here for you. In the coming days, you want to see more and more of the things that we are creating here. I'm so excited about this specific chapter, not only in my life, but also in my personal, and also in the company wise, because it's gonna be huge especially for you, the high achiever. Creating amazing tools for you, and tools that I know will work. I've been in the fitness industry for the last 10 years and 5 years in self-development. Now I'm marrying both, and I know that the things that we're providing here are things that you want, things that are going to be effective, that are going to be in alignment with your values and with your lifestyle. We was mentioning this to one of my clients, and she was part of my mindset programs, and she was like, "Are you making the transition?" She's like, "Yes, I do. Yes, just we did. Yes, we did. Just we're moving." And she said, "How brave you are." It's like, no, actually, I'm not only doing lips work, I'm acting, and she's actually becoming one of our clients when it comes to this chapter of her business as well. So whatever you want to do, just move. Just trust you do. If you need support, we are here to help you. Another clarification, and I know this is out of the topic right here, I'm not a fitness coach, but what I can do for you goes beyond that, because right here we give you the tools that are going to help you to close the gap between where you are in your physical to where you want to go. And most important here, the woman that you're becoming is going to last. You're not going to have the jojo effects, and I think that is the most important part for you as well. Right, let us know how this is landing, and have a beautiful day.